Tanya, Craig, snow on top of snow, as you all mentioned, and given the city's slow response to side streets like this, many residents I spoke to today are questioning how the city will deal with this storm this time around. I'll show you what I'm seeing here on this street. It's hard to tell at certain portions of this street where the street ends and the sidewalk begins. But it appears when you come off of Mary Grubbs Highway here, coming into the Kroger parking lot, that the scene, as he mentioned, seems to be pretty deep. I'm told by witnesses that that apartment complex I mentioned earlier is right in this direction. You see the SWAT vehicles. Behind those SWAT vehicles, there's a line of police cars going that direction. On the home here, you see the tree completely covering the front of this home. Power lines down, so we're being careful not to run into those. I have seen crews from Pierce Township working to clear some of the main roads here for residents to get through, and so that we could even get through here. If you walk further back into the backyard here, you see again the garage. The owner of this home tells me this garage is completely done for. Thanks for joining us on WCPO 9 News at 11. I'm Jay Shakur. Hundreds filled the streets in downtown Cincinnati today, joining thousands across the country for No Kings protests. WCPO 9 News reporter Deja Gross explains what brought people out and why organizers say this one could be the biggest yet. First tonight, we're watching a storm system move away from us. It came in hard, and we're tracking it even as it leaves. Let's go right over to First Warning meteorologist Mark Stitz for the latest. Mark? Thanks, Mark. WCPO 9 News reporter Jackie Bauer is out in Claremont County checking on conditions there. Jackie, what are you seeing right now? Breaking news from Washington tonight. A 31-year-old man is wounded and in custody after charging past Secret Service agents and firing shots at the venue of the White House Correspondents' Dinner tonight. President Donald Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance are safe after being evacuated.
I am right in the middle of action. It was a nail-biter game that those last 2 minutes, watching out here on my phone, watching the fans leave the stadium, it was definitely a nail-biter game. What did you like most about the game? What was your reaction? It was electric in that stadium.
It was amazing.
Y'all know what I want. Can I get it?
We're watching strong storms in the tri-state. I'm joined now by First Warning meteorologist Mark Stitz. Mark, you've been watching this system. What are we seeing out there right now? Now to this, the Fairfield Police Department is mourning the loss of an officer today. In a post to Facebook, the department announced the death of Officer John French.
Come on now, do something about it. Like I got 6 babies. I'm raising them on my own.
5 years ago, after leaving a shelter, Saisha Whitson says she walked into this home hoping it would be the start of something better. Instead,
we moved into here with roaches.
She says the problems only worsened when she moved in.
What about the safety of my children? My baby almost got bit by a rat. She's only 1. She don't know how to walk or nothing, and she almost got bit by a rat.
A circumstance difficult for her to talk about, but a reality she lives every day. Compounding the issue, recent rainstorms pushed their way into parts of the home, and now she's dealing with a roach infestation.
You can see the pea stains right here.
And
he took the longest to fix the heat. Like, we was in there freezing cold, and now it's been a whole summer with no air. Like, so we had to go get a little small AC from like St. Vincent de Paul.
She says her landlord has failed to do anything meaningful to fix the conditions, leaving her and her 6 children with no safe or sanitary place to live. Her neighbor, Hope Johnson Gordon, who reached out to WCPO, has connected her with an attorney as they continue to push for answers.
I'm tired of people coming in and corporations and others who aren't in the community, who take up our resources, buy up the housing, and then don't even care about the neighborhood in which we live.
I reached out to the landlord.
Hello, this is Jay Shakur, reporter from WCPO Channel 9.
But my questions went unanswered.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, the story will air tonight.
Looking into the property's code violation history, city records show years of recurring complaints tied to maintenance, sanitation, and living conditions at the property. Records also show an active unresolved building code case and ongoing complaints involving trash, litter, and property upkeep. Based on the cage's history alone, it's still not clear if the landlord has been penalized financially.
You need to get it together. You need to be more caring for your tenants and stop just caring about money. It's children involved.
In Cincinnati, Jay Shakur, WCPO 9 News.
I'm here in the Cuff neighborhood. We received an email from Bill Sparks. He's 82 years old, and as you can see, completely snowed in. Sidewalk is impassable. So we're going to talk to him about what he's dealing with. As you can see, I'm dredging through a thick blanket here of snow. Hello, Mr. Sparks. How are you?
My driveway. I can't get out of even if I went and got in my car, I couldn't even get out of my driveway.
Sparks tells me he reached out to multiple snow removal companies.
But they're so booked up that we couldn't be out there till Friday or Saturday, you know. And then I think they want to charge an arm and a leg.
In the city of Cincinnati, property owners, including landlords, are required by city ordinance to clear snow and ice from sidewalks connected to their property. And if snow isn't removed, it could result in a fine.
I have a shovel in the garage, but I can't get out there, you know, and do it.
So I reached out to several people in the tri-state area offering snow removal help. 2 people stepped up. Derek Preston, owner of DAP Construction.
So I started in Springboro and basically worked my way south, did a little over 20 driveways.
And Caleb Feinauer got back to me.
So me and my wife were just really big on helping people who can't help themselves or don't have the means to seek help.
They got to work right away, shoveling, salting, and clearing the snow with a blower. In under an hour, they cleared Sparks' sidewalk.
Why even offer or take the initiative?
I kind of like to put myself in their shoes, and I'm like, you know, what if I was stuck in my house and I needed to get to a doctor's appointment?
I got stuck in the snow one time, and it was terrible, and I couldn't get my car out. It took me like 4 hours, just constant digging, and people hate getting stuck. They hate feeling helpless, so I like to be there when people feel low.
In the end, 1 email, 3 strangers, and now 1 clear sidewalk.
Nah, don't worry about it. I promise. This one's on the house.
In Cincinnati,
Thank you, and thanks, Channel 9.
Jay Shakur, WCPO 9 News. The BP on Reading Road, just another pit stop on the way home until the fuel in its pumps turned Antoinette Pride's life upside down.
Less than 3 miles away, my car stopped. I couldn't make it up the street.
One fill up, $20, and her car was dead before she could reach her driveway. She tells me she just had an oil change and kept up with maintenance. But when mechanics dropped the tank, they found this.
In the bottom, it looks like oil. In the top, it looks like a mixture of water and gas.
Pride took the bottle back to BP, but she didn't receive any help. She says the repairs to her vehicle cost $400.
You haven't been compensated.
No, I have not been compensated.
I reached out to the Hamilton County Auditor's Office where these types of complaints are supposed to be directed. Tom Woods, the office's chief of weights and measures, tells me from March 31st to April 6th, they received 4 complaints about bad gas at this BP on Reading, with the gas station telling county inspectors when their gas was delivered, the driver didn't put the fill cap on fully, allowing rain to get into the tank. I attempted to get a comment from someone running the store.
Is there a manager I can speak to?
But was told no one is available. To make matters more difficult, in Ohio, even if you do make a complaint to the county auditor's office, there's really no system in place to check the quality of the gas you buy.
I think the consumers need a voice.
Ohio is just one of 3 states in the country, including Nebraska and Alaska, that don't have a quality fuel program. Ohio State Representative Cecil Thomas has been pushing for legislation to change that. But he says the fight's been an uphill battle as powerful petroleum companies push back.
Some of your legislators are going to back off of it. They're not going to get into this big fight with the petroleum companies. And I understand they get some of their campaign contributions from these petroleum companies. You know, I'm being real. But I'm not trying to pick a fight with either. I'm just trying to say, hey, the consumer needs a voice.
Your bill in 2023 didn't pass to regulate this. There's currently new legislation in committee to do that. Do you think there's an appetite now to change this?
I think what's going to happen is because of the price of gasoline, people are running very low on gas, and they're going to start seeing more and more water being sucked into their gas tanks, and the complaints are going to start to go up.
In Cincinnati, Jay Shakur, WCPO 9 News.